What's up, mortgage professionals? It's Chris, and I'm going to give you two campaigns in this video that are absolutely crushing it when it comes to getting high-performing realtors to send their business to you. This works for cold outreach, and it works with the existing partners that you already have to get your real estate partners to invest more in advertising, drive more leads, then give those leads to you. You turn them into pre-approved applications, then you refer them back to the realtor. So technically what you're doing is you're using the leads and the budget that the real estate companies are spending to acquire leads for your mortgage company. You're closing business off of that and securing the relationship by sending back the referrals. So this campaign that I'm showing you, the first one here, this is what I call the No More Rate Sheets and Donuts campaign. And I call it that because 12 years ago, I was a mortgage broker and I was driving around in my car trying to get real estate agents to send me business. Probably guess how well that worked. Well, what I discovered 12 years ago was how to use internet marketing to drive quality leads for real estate professionals that would then turn into mortgage business for me. Completely changed my career forever. And we have campaigns today that are even more effective than those campaigns that I was running way back when Google AdWords was like the wild, wild west and you could get clicks for less than 10 cents. So here's what we're doing. This is actually a live campaign. You can see this is the last 30 days. In this particular environment, what we're doing is we're generating buyer and seller leads for this client. And this works in every market. We're doing this in California, we're doing this in Texas, we're doing this in Florida, we're doing this in Vancouver, we're doing it in Ontario, we're doing it in Newfoundland, right? These campaigns, the numbers will fluctuate a little bit based on how much competition you have in your marketplace. But what I've discovered is that the commission rates on those deals are that much higher in the areas where there's more competition. So your return on investment oftentimes is even greater, even if you're spending a little bit more for the leads. But this campaign that we're running, we're generating buyer leads for this one here, $5.39. So these are people that are coming in and they're requesting information on buying a home from the real estate professional and the mortgage professional on the lead generation page. So we generated in the last 30 days 151 of those leads for a cost of $813.27. You can see that right here, okay? Now, this is a seller campaign. This is absolutely crushing it when you offer it to your real estate partners, because what's the big problem that everybody's having right now? There's not enough inventory. There's not enough houses on the market for all the buyers that want to buy the homes. So if you have a campaign that can get real interested sellers to list their home with a real estate agent that you're doing business with, man, what real estate agent is going to say no to that offer, right? Obviously, you're going to be able to get your foot in the door. Well, check this out. We generated 77 seller leads. These are people that are requesting the value of their home because they're interested in listing in today's market. We're generating those leads for $10.49 inside this campaign. Now, I can't show you the ads and I can't show you the lead generation pages on this particular video because there's been kind of a trend of our stuff ending up kind of like all over the place after we release it. So what I will show you is the results that we've generated from the campaign, because all of those leads go into our CRM, right? It doesn't matter what CRM that you use. As long as it sends emails and it sends text messages, the thing that really matters is the messaging that's inside the campaign, what the emails say, what the text messages say, and when you're sending the messages. That's what actually makes a CRM work, right? So as long as you've got the ability to send the messages out, check this out. Out of 838 buyer leads, we've got 43.56% of them to respond. If you've dealt with online leads in the past, you know that that response rate is outrageously successful. And the really cool thing about these responses is that they're responding to the mortgage professional to find out how much home they can buy and figure out whether or not they can get qualified for a mortgage. Now, I want to be completely upfront. Those leads and responses, roughly half of them are just garbage. Like, no thank you, not interested, contact me in 6 months, I already bought a house, whatever it is. So only about half of these are actual interested prospects that want to go through the mortgage application process. Now, another half of those, okay, are not in the credit box, or they don't have the credit worthiness to actually apply. So if you look at 100 leads, roughly 10 of them at the bottom of this funnel will be able to qualify for a mortgage and will be interested enough to actually go through the process of submitting the application paperwork. So if you take a look at this funnel here, we've taken about, that's 85. We've taken roughly 85 of those leads to the point where they're interested in submitting a mortgage application. Pretty cool. This one here, look at this. These are the sellers. These are the people that want to sell their house. We've generated a total of 480 leads there. 309 of them have responded. That's a 67.17% response rate. Now, what's happening is these leads are replying. Our concierge team is calling the leads on behalf of the mortgage professional and the real estate professional to set the appointment for those seller leads. So I know we have booked 25% of the total leads, so 25% of 460 have actually turned into an appointment with somebody who wants to meet with the realtor to do a CMA presentation. Now, look at this from a mortgage professional standpoint. You go in, you talk to your real estate professional, and you say, hey, look, if you're not happy with the online leads that you're generating right now, I have a system where you can get direct cost on the leads from Google. They're exclusive to you, they're delivered in real time, and you don't have to follow up with them because me and my team will do that and we'll book the appointments for you. Even better, on the buyer leads, what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow up on the mortgage side, turn them into pre-approved buyers, and then refer those buyers over to you. Is that something that you'd be interested in? So you can imagine giving that presentation to either a new partner that you're looking to convert or somebody that you're already doing business with as a value add to their business. Remember, they're going out and they're investing the money in the ads. So this $1,620.77 that was spent or invested in the last 30 days, right? That's the real estate professional funding that budget, but the mortgage professional is the one that's getting the leads on the back end. Pretty cool, right? Now, that's only the first strategy that I've got for you here today. The second strategy is this one right here, okay? This campaign is when you go to your real estate partners and you say, hey, real estate partner, are you generating leads online? What type of response are you getting from those leads? So this is for your partners in the local marketplace that are buying leads from Zillow or Boomtown or Realtor.com or Real Geeks, whatever it is. It doesn't matter where they're getting the leads from. They could be running their own Google ads or their own Facebook ads. Well, when a real estate professional is generating their own leads, they have two very big problems. Number one, they do not have the time or the follow-up systems that are mature enough in order to convert those leads into actual deals, right? We know that you have to get back to an online lead in the first 10 minutes if you want to convert that lead immediately. That's just how it works. That's your first conversion opportunity. The second conversion opportunity essentially happens between month number 3 and month number 4 because it takes an average of 4 months from somebody filling out an online form to the time that they're actually ready to speak to a professional. So if your real estate partner that you're talking to doesn't have a process in place to reach out to the leads within 10 minutes of them coming in, and then create a long-term nurture sequence that continues to convert that lead up until at least the 4-month mark, they are leaving massive amounts of money on the table. So that's their first problem. They all know they should be doing better follow-up with their leads, but the pain isn't great enough for them to be able to go out and get a solution and take the time and effort and months that it takes to actually build a solution to solve that problem. You can solve that problem for them. The second major problem that a real estate professional has is that most leads that are generated in the real estate industry are generated because of a specific property being marketed online. So somebody goes on, looks at a listing, thinks they might like it, they fill out their contact information, and that lead then goes to the real estate professional, right? Well, upon further inspection of that home online, when they're looking at the high definition photos or they look at the map, there's a million different reasons why people won't buy real estate, right? So as soon as they figure out, we want a pool, this doesn't have a pool, or it's not close enough to the school, or whatever it is about that specific listing, if they decide they're not going to buy that listing, they're never going to respond to the real estate agent because they feel like the real estate professional is going to put them into some high pressure sales pitch that's going to sell them a house that they already know they don't want. So you, as the mortgage professional, solve that problem by co-branding your follow-up and saying to that lead, hey, You'd requested property information from XYZ Real Estate Partner. I'm their preferred lender, and I can let you know how much you qualify to buy, what your rate and monthly payment would be. If you're interested in that information, reply back, and we can get you that information that you need. Well, voila, you have the right offer to the right market at the right time. These leads that you're seeing inside our CRM are leads that were generated by a real estate lead generation system, then followed up on by the mortgage professional. And look at these response rates. We had 7,544 leads inside this one campaign. 3,077 of them replied back. All those leads were given to that mortgage professional for free. 7,544 leads for free that originally invested, the real estate professional invested almost $75 per lead to generate those leads. And we got them for free and got a 40% response rate from them. Check this one down here, 234 leads, 27% response. This one's 334, 42% response. This one here, 376, a 38% response rate. These are free leads that you're turning into pre-approved deals and then referring back to your real estate partner. And all you have to do is say to that real estate partner, hey, look, I'm not trying to get your business from another lender. All I want to help you do is take the business that's already sitting in your database. You've already paid for the leads. Take those, give them to me. I'll turn them into closed deals for you. Then we can talk about how we can work together in the future. It is the irresistible offer. And that's why we call it the irresistible offer. So that's the no more rate sheets and donuts funnel and the irresistible offer. If you would like help setting this stuff up, darn it, I messed up the link. It's LO Growth Plan, logrowthplan.com, loanofficergrowthplan.com. On there, you're going to see a training with me and my business partner, my friend, Carl White. In that training, we go through the 5 specific things that you need to double your mortgage business. It is phenomenal training. It's the 5-step process that Carl and his branches used to close over $1.6 billion in mortgages in the last 12 months. Last month, their branches closed over 700 mortgages. They do 5 things to produce all that volume. It doesn't matter if you're a brand new loan officer and you want to go from 2 deals a month to 6 deals a month, or if you're doing 10 loans a month and you want to go to 25 loans a month, or if you're doing 25 loans a month and you want to go to 100, it's the same 5 things, just done differently at a different scale with a different team. Once you understand the 5 fundamentals, this strategy bolts right in, because this is just one of the 5 things that you need in order to really effectively grow your mortgage business. And here's the most important thing about all of this, okay? If you're brand new to the business or you're at a point in your mortgage business where you're tied to your phone and you can't get away with it, you're working evenings, you're working weekends, the 5-step process that you're going to learn at logrowthplan.com is going to free your time, because in that training that you get with myself and Carl White, you're going to learn the first step in freeing yourself from being an employee to your business to being an owner of your business, so that you don't have to work evenings, you don't have to work weekends, and your cell phone doesn't ring when clients call you. And yet, in giving yourself that freedom, you're giving a better experience to your clients and customers. You get more 5-star reviews from happy customers after they're done the process. You can produce more volume, fund more volume, and do it in a way where you, your staff, and everyone that surrounds you lives in a happier environment, because you've got the system, you've got the processes that you need in order to make that stuff happen. We've already walked down that path, and we have a very clear, concise, proven model for you to walk down in order to get to where your goals are in your mortgage business. And the first step in getting there and getting access to the campaigns that I've shown you here today is going to logrowthplan.com. I can't wait to see you there, and I can't wait to see you on the other side. My name's Chris Johnstone. I hope you enjoyed this training. I hope it helps you make a forward step in your life that's positive, and I'll see you on the next video.